now? First of all, polynomial. Children, have you remembered that you have studied this polynomial in class 9th also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah. So polynomial, basically, it is made up of two terms, right? First is poly and next is nomial. So what do you mean by poly means? Many. What do you mean by poly means? Many. And nomial means terms. So an expression contains many terms is called a polynomial, right? Suppose you are having this a naught x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus a3 x to the power n minus 3 plus a4 x to the power n minus 4, so on. So in this expression, there are so many terms. So this is called a polynomial. Clear this thing, children? Children, have you understood?
Yes,
Fine. Now, children, if you are seeing this expression, this is whole expression contains only x variable, right? So you will represent a polynomial by a letter p and a function of x. Within this braces, I have written here x. That means on right hand side or your polynomial contain only x variable. So you can write a naught x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus a3 x to the power n minus 3, so on. Clear this thing, beta? All have understood?
Yes.
Yeah. Suppose, children, if you have given a function in terms of y, suppose I have written here 2y square plus 5. So here your polynomial is in function of y. So you will write here polynomial is a function of y. So you will write py is equal to 2y square plus 5. Clear this thing, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aryan, will you please tell me if I'm writing a function, if I'm writing a polynomial, write 2t square plus 5t plus 7. Okay. Then this polynomial is of what function, beta? How will you represent this polynomial?
Simplified. By
Yes.
getting the middle term.
No, I'm not right. I'm not asking that how will you calculate the zeros. I'm asking you will write this polynomial as a function of t because your polynomial is in terms of t. Clear this thing, children? Have you any doubt?
Simplification.
Aryan, this thing clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now next term comes to degrees. Degrees. Who will tell me the degree? What do you mean by the degree? Shan? Unmute yourself, Shan.
Degree.
Degree means highest power of x. Highest power of x. Suppose, for example, if I'm writing a polynomial, x to the power 7 plus x to the power 8 plus x to the power 6. Then what is the highest power of x here? Tell me,
8.
children. 8. So degree will be 8. Clear this thing? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now suppose, now Ganandeep will answer that suppose if I am writing here x to the power 99 plus x to the power 5 plus x to the power 7. So what will be the degree of this polynomial, Ganandeep?
99.
99. Very good. And Ionija, x to the power 100 plus x to the power 199 minus 5. So what will be the degree of this polynomial? Tell me, Ionija.
199.
Yes, very good. Now, children, I guess this topic is clear to you all. Degree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, next thing is that we know that our polynomial is made up of terms. Polynomial is made up of terms, right? So, suppose on the basis of terms, on the basis of number of terms, there are so many types of polynomial. So first is monomial. In grade 9, you all have studied this. Monomial. So as name is mono. Mono means contains only one term.
One.
It will contain only one term.
One term.
Yeah, one term. So for example, px is equal to 5x. So this is a monomial. Clear this thing, children? Or if you are writing 7, 7 is also a polynomial because 7 is your constant. But when you are writing x to the power 0, right, with 7, then it becomes a monomial because we know that if any exponent having 0, then it always equal to 1, right? So this is a monomial. So the polynomial which contain only one term, that is called monomial. Now second is binomial.
Containing two terms.
Yes, good. Which contains two terms. Very good. Suppose if I'm writing a polynomial like this, 7x plus 3. So here we are having two terms, 7x plus 3. Right? So we are having two terms.
It's monomial, right?
Why?
It's monomial, right? No.
Why monomial?
But only one term is there.
No, 7x plus 3. Here we are having two terms. Clear?
Okay.
Because these two terms are
Yeah.
combined with operator plus.
I thought that if there are two variables, I thought it's binomial.
No. Two terms only, not two variable. And then if you are having two variable, then you will write it as linear equation in two variables. This will be the chapter 3 of your book, right? So here, suppose if I'm writing here 7x plus 5y. So again, we are having two terms, na? But this is not a polynomial. Why? Because on left hand side, I have written polynomial is a function of x. But here we have introduced y function, y variable also. So this is not a polynomial. Clear this thing, children?
Yes.
Understood all? Children, if you are having any doubt, you can interrupt me in between, right?
Ma'am, doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
Why not why, ma'am? Like, that
Because
is...
on left hand side, I'm writing polynomial is a function of x. But on right hand side, I have introduced y.
Ma'am, but in general, it is polynomial.
Yes, but in general, it is polynomial. When you are writing like this, polynomial is a function of x and y. Then 7x plus 5y will be polynomial. Clear this thing, children?
Yes.
I guess now it is clear to all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
you have, yeah. Now third is trinomial. So as the
Containing
name
three
is,
terms.
Yes, trinomial means 3 terms. Let px is equal to, suppose आपके पास you are having this 7x square plus 5x plus 2. So here we are having how many terms?
3 terms.
3 terms. First term is 7x square, second term is 5x, and last term is 2. So therefore, it is having 3 terms. So this is called triangle. Right? Children, I guess all have understood this. That how we can classify polynomial on the basis of number of terms and so on. This will goes on, so on. Suppose it contains 4 terms, then it will be by quadratic polynomial, right? Or you can write quadrinomial, right? Quadrinomial. As the quadrilateral name, so quadrinomial. Clear this thing? So in your
Yeah.
class 10,
What term?
we will study about only quadratic polynomial. Because in grade 9, they have studied about linear polynomial. Clear, children? Have you understood?
Yes.
Have you noted down it?
Yes, ma'am.
All have noted? I will check
Yes.
your notebooks also. Right? Show me your notebook, children. Shyam, good. Yes. Ayonija, good. Aryan? Good. Ganandeep?
1 minute.
Turn on your video.
Yeah, 1 minute. Can you see it?
Ganandeep, your video is not visible to me.
Ma'am, it's on, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Now it is visible. Good. Okay, let's proceed to next thing. Now on the basis of degree, we will define or we will classify polynomial on various types. First is linear polynomial. So as the name is linear, that means it will contain highest degree 1. X contains highest degree 1. Highest degree 1. For example, ax plus b. So here highest power, highest degree, or you can write highest power or degree 1. So here highest power of x is 1. So therefore this polynomial is said to be linear polynomial. Right? Clear, children?
Yes.
For example, another example I am taking. Suppose I am writing 5x plus 3. So here highest power of x is 1. So therefore this is a linear polynomial. Clear? Understood all?
Yes, ma'am.
Now second thing is quadratic polynomial. Very, very important topic, quadratic polynomial. In class 10th, your chapter 2 is totally based on this quadratic polynomial, right? So as the name is quadratic, means x contains highest power or degree 2. Okay, what will be the degree of x will be 2. So standard form, or you can write general form of this quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Your standard form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Now, for example, if I'm writing 2x square plus 5x plus 3. So, children, can you tell me on the basis of term, which polynomial it is?
Trinomial, ma'am.
Trinomial.
Yes, on the basis of terms, it is trinomial. But on the basis of degree, on the basis of degree or powers, it is quadratic polynomial. All I've understood about linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial?
Yeah, ma'am.
All have noted it?
Yes.
Noting it down.
Okay. I'm waiting, don't worry.
Done, ma'am.
Done?
Yeah, done, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you few questions on the based of the topics which we have studied. So first of all, you will classify the polynomial. You have to classify the polynomial, whether it is cube, whether it is linear, quadratic, monomial. Okay. So first is, I'm asking to Ionija. Ionija?
Ma'am, it is binomial.
Binomial on the basis of
On the basis
on the
of
basis
terms,
of terms. It is
binomial.
binomial. And on the basis of power, Ionija?
Quadratic.
On the basis of power is
Quadratic.
Ionija? Yes,
Ma'am,
quadratic. Yes, we were doing. Yes. Yes. Ionija, it was quadratic polynomial. Now, next is Ganandeep. Just tell me, if I'm writing here 10x to the power 2 plus 5.
Ma'am, it's a binomial and as well as it's a quadratic polynomial.
Yes, this is binomial on the basis of
Terms.
terms. It is binomial,
On the basis
and
of
on the
power,
basis of power,
it's
it is quadratic. Good.
quadratic.
Now, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Suppose if I'm writing root 2 x square plus 5x plus root 7. So just tell me.
It is trinomial and it is quadratic.
On the basis of?
On the basis of term, it is trinomial, and on the basis of power, it is quadratic.
Yes, quadratic. Very good. And on the basis of number of terms?
Trinomial.
Yes, good. Of terms. It is trinomial. Good. Now, Shan, you are left only. Shan, just tell me 2x plus 5. Which type of polynomial it is?
And based on the term, it is binomial. And
On the
based
basis
the
of
power,
term, yeah. On the basis
and
of
on the
term,
basis
it
of
is?
power, it is binomial.
Yeah. And on the basis of power?
Power, it is linear.
Linear. Very good. It is linear. Now, children, I think this concept is clear to all. How you will classify? Because in MCQs, you will get this question definitely. Right? In your board exam. Now, next thing is zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial. So what do you mean by the zeros of the polynomial, children? Basically, the value of x, after putting that value, your polynomial becomes 0. That means that value of x is called zeros of the polynomial. For example, I'm explaining this with the help of example. First of all, you have given a polynomial px is equal to 2x plus 3. Right? I have taken here only linear polynomial, so you have to find the zero. Find the zero of this polynomial. So, first of all, you have to identify that this is a linear polynomial. That means the highest power of x is 1 only. So, that means it will contain only one value of x. Right? So, as linear polynomial, so it contains only one value of x. Right? And if you have given quadratic polynomial, then it will contain two values of x. And if this is cubic polynomial, if the highest power of x is 3, then it will be cubic polynomial. Then there will be three values of x. Three values of x. Right? So now come to this question. Px. Now here you have to find the zero. So your first step will be to find zero. To find the zero, you have to put your polynomial equal to 0. What will be your first step? That you have to put your polynomial equal to 0. So 2x plus 3 will be equal to 0. Then 2x will be, now transpose this plus 3 to the right hand side, then it will be minus 3. And then value of x will be minus 3 by 2. So this is the zero of the given polynomial. Clear? Have you understood, class?
Yeah, ma'am.
So suppose if you have to find the zero of any polynomial, then you have to put that function equal to
0.
0. Yes. Then after evaluating the value of x, that value will be called as 0 of the polynomial. Right? In terms of polynomial, it is called 0. And in terms of equations, it is called roots. Right? Or solution. So there, if you have given zeros, or you have given roots word, or you have given solution, all three words have the same meaning. That means you have given the value of x on. Clear, class? Have you understood? Is there any doubt, beta?
Yeah.
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Shan,
Yes, ma'am.
Ganandeep,
Yeah, ma'am.
Ayonija, Ayonija, have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Now may I proceed to next, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Now next is, tell me the zero of, find zero of 7x plus 7. Tell me the zero of this polynomial. Tell me the zero of this polynomial. 7x plus 7.
Minus 1.
Minus
Yes.
1.
Yes, minus 1. Good. Shan,
Yes, ma'am.
have you done? Ganandeep,
Yes,
have you done? Ganandeep?
What, ma'am?
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Just show
Equal
me
to
your
1, ma'am.
notebook. Show me your notebook. Shan, show me your notebook. Yes, Aryan. Good. Ayonija. Good. Ganandeep, show me your notebook.
1 minute. I'm sure.
Shan. Shan, are you there? Yeah. Yeah, good.
Ma'am, can you see it?
Yes, it's visible. Good. So we have learned how to find the zero of the polynomial. So you will put this px is equal to 0. Then 7x plus 7 will be equal to 0. Then 7x is equal to minus 7. And value of x will be minus 7 divided by 7. So minus 1 is the 0. Okay. Now next thing is, you have to check whether minus 1 is a solution of polynomial 5x plus 5. This type of question also comes in your board exams. Check whether minus 1 is a solution of px of polynomial 5x plus 5 or not. Right? So what you will do here? This question I will explain. The next question you will do with yourself. Right? So see
Minus
here.
1.
Yes. So what you have to do? Now here you have given -1 is a solution. I have written a word solution. Solution means, that means the value of x is given here. So you will write is at as -1 is the solution. Therefore, it will satisfy the whole polynomial. So p -1 will be equal to 0. So this is the value of x only, -1. This is the value of x -1. So instead of x, I have put here -1. So now put this value here, that it becomes 0. That means it is solution. And if it will not come as 0, therefore it is not a solution. Now put x is equal to -1 and px, then p -1 will be equal to 5 into -1 plus 5. So 5 ones are 5 into -1 is -5 plus 5. So now we are having opposite sign and equal term, then it will equal to 0. Clear this thing, children? Now we have got p -1 is equal to 0. Therefore, you will write at the end, -1 is the solution of the polynomial. Solution of polynomial. Have you understood, children?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Note it down it. All have written now? Show me a thumbs up if you have written. Yeah. Ganandeep, have you written? Yeah, fine.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now next question is for you only. Okay, this question is for you. Check whether x is equal to 2 is the solution of 5x square plus 7x plus 3. Check whether x is equal to 2 is a solution of polynomial 5x square plus 7x plus 3. Children, while doing the solution, you have to write each and every
Substitute
step.
x, ma'am. Substitute
What?
x. Substitute the 2 in place of x.
Yes. Just substitute the value of x as 2 in the given polynomial and check
37,
whether it
ma'am.
becomes 0 or not.
37, ma'am.
Okay. That means it is not equal to 0. So
No, ma'am.
therefore, x is equal to 2 is not a solution. Good, Ganandi. So children, in exam also, you have to write each and every step while doing the solution. Don't do direct. Aryan, Ayunija, Shan, have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just tell me, it is a solution
Yes,
or
ma'am.
not?
No, ma'am.
Shan
No, ma'am, it's not.
and Aryan, what about you, beta?
Ma'am, it is not a solution.
Yes. Okay. Let's check it once also. So as x is equal to 2 is the solution. So put x is equal to 2 in px in a polynomial, which is a function of x. So p2 will be equal to 5 into 2 square plus 7 into 2 plus 3. Now 5 into 2 square is 4 plus 7 2s are 14 plus 3. So 5 4s are 20 plus 14 plus 3. Then it will be 37. So your polynomial, which is after putting the value of 2, it is not equal to 0. Therefore, 2 is not the solution of polynomial. Clear this thing, children? In this way, you have to write the solution. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, beta, good. Now, next thing is, sometime this type of question come in this form. Find the value of k. Find the value of k if 2 is the solution of polynomial x square minus kx plus 4. Sometime this type of question in board exam can be asked. Okay, find the value of k if 2 is the solution of this px. So how you will solve this question? How you will calculate the value of k? So here see, you have written this, you have seen this word solution. So what do you mean by solution? That means after putting the value of 2, after putting the value of x as 2, it becomes 0. So you will write as 2 is the,
Ma'am, it's
yes beta?
-4, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's
So
it's 4, ma'am.
as 2 is the solution, right beta? As 2 is the solution of this polynomial. So therefore, your polynomial, after putting the value of x, it will become 0. Now put,
But it's 4, ma'am.
okay beta. Now put x is equal to 2 in px. Now put this value, then p2 will be equal to 2 square minus k into 2 plus 4. Now it will be equal to 0 because it is a solution of this function. So 4 minus 2k plus 4. Now 4 plus 4 will be 8 minus 2k, or you can write 8 minus 2k is equal to 0. Then this implies minus 2k will be equal to minus 8. Then value of k will be minus 8 divided by minus 2. So it will be 4. Clear this thing, children? And this type of questions comes only in MCQ form. If you will see previous year question papers, sample papers, you will see this type of questions in your sample paper, right? In MCQs only. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now may I proceed to next step? Next is how to find zeros of quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial, right? So suppose you have x square plus 5x plus 6. This is a quadratic polynomial as x contains highest power of x, 2. So this is your quadratic polynomial class. So in grade 8 or 9, you have studied middle term splitting. Have you remembered?
Yes.
Splitting of middle term.
Yes, by splitting the middle term. So here your last term is 6. So you will multiply this 6 by coefficient of x square. So in front of x square, nothing is written. So you will consider it as 1. So 1 into 6 will be equal to 1 6 6. Now your next step will be, now you have to make factors of 6. So that after adding or subtracting those factors, you will get this middle term, right? So here, suppose first factor is 6 and 1 only. 1 6 are 6. So if you are adding 1 plus 6, it will be 7. But you need only 5. So if you are subtracting 6 minus 1, then it will be 5, right? But you have to take care of this thing also, that you are multiplying this, your 6 will be 6 is of plus sign, and your x square is also a plus sign. So both are of plus sign. So if you are multiplying 6 by minus 1, it will be minus 6. But we are having plus 6. So you can't take this factor. Now consider next factor. Take next factor. You can also write 2 3 ja 6 or not. These are also factor 2 3 ja 6. Yes, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's the
Yes.
first one.
2 3 ja is 6. So if you are adding 2
5.
and 3, you will get 5 only.
2
Right?
plus 3 is the middle term.
Yes, 5. Now you will write it like this, x square plus. Now instead of 5, I am writing 2 plus 3 within the bracket. Then here x plus 6. Now multiplying this by x, your middle term, x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Right? So here now x square and x. So in both terms, you can take x common. Right? Yes, class, we can take x common.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
x common. If you are taking x common, just take in your mind that you are dividing it by x. Okay. So after taking x common, it will be x plus. After taking x common from 2x, it will be 2. Now come these two terms. Now here 3x and 6. What is common here? 3. 3 comes in, 3 and 6 both comes in table of 3 now. So you can take 3 common. So now divide these two terms by 3. So it will be x plus 3 2 just 6. So here it will be clear this thing. Now after splitting the middle term, you should take care of these two brackets. These two brackets should be same. If they are not coming same, that means your middle term splitting or your factorization is wrong. Now here we have got the same bracket. So now next step will be you will writing x plus 2 and x plus. These are the factors of this polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6. But we have to find 0. So to find zeros, you will put this px is equal to 0. So therefore, x plus 2 into x plus 3 will be equal to 0. Now x plus 2 will be equal to 0. Put them separately equal to 0. Then value of x will be minus 2 and minus 3. Clear? Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Or may I explain it once again?
Ma'am, understood.
Okay, fine. So today I will give you homework on the basis of this, of this topic only, how to find zeros of quadratic polynomial. 2 questions only I will give you, right? So in that questions, you have to split the middle term only of quadratic polynomial. Then after splitting the middle term, you will get the factors, 2 factors you will get. Then you have to put it equal to 0. Clear?
Ma'am, will you tell the verification?
What are you saying, Ganandeep?
Ma'am, after splitting the term, we will do verification, right?
Yes. Now after finding these zeros, minus 2 and minus 3, you can check your answer also for verification. You can put this value of minus 2 and minus 3 in this your polynomial. If it is equal to 0, that means your zeros are correct. Clear this thing? And tomorrow we will learn how to find relationship between sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you any doubt? If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. No doubt at all.
No.
All things are clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we have learned about the polynomial. What do you mean by polynomial? Then classification of polynomial on the basis of terms. Then classification of polynomial on the basis of degree. Then linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial. Then we have learned about how to find the zero of linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial.